Hi everyone, congratulations. You are almost a quarter of the way through the semester, which is pretty incredible. I know the last couple weeks have been difficult. I know group work is not ideal in an online format. I appreciate your perseverance. I'm totally aware that a lot of you are feeling overwhelmed at this point, and so I'm hoping that this transition into a new week kind of gives us a fresh start in overcoming a couple of tough weeks. So we're going to be moving on to talking about hearing impairment, and it is a topic that I very much enjoy talking about. I really enjoy talking about the different supports for children with hearing impairment and deafness, and how to support the families as well. So I'm hoping for a great week. So let's go over some of the assignments for the week. We are going back to our typical Friday, Sunday due dates. And so most of the assignments are due Sunday night at 11:59. The only exception is your initial response to the discussion board, which is due on Friday at 11:59. So let's go through some of the details for these assignments. You also have an informational video that I encourage you to watch and check out. It really is a great way to understand how hearing works. It's a wonderful resource to provide to children who are understanding or attempting to understand why another child has a hearing impairment. And so just an overall great resource for you to take advantage of. Next, we're going to talk a little bit more about our discussion. So for this assignment, what I'd like you to do is something that you're probably already doing a lot of. So I'd like you to either watch your favorite Netflix show or your favorite movie or your favorite lengthy YouTube video. So something that you can watch with the sound off and only using the closed caption. So you're being completely relying on what you're seeing. In your main post, what I'd like you to do is share about your experience. So what was different about it? How did it make you feel? Did you have an emotional response to it? Was it frustrating? If you watched it with somebody else, I want you to also tell me what was their reaction. And so I'd like you to share both your reaction and the reaction of whoever you watched it with. Then after you post about your own reaction, I'd also like you to respond to 2 other students and their experience with this assignment. Our next assignment is your YouTube video search. So one of the things I'm talking to you about in our lecture this week is how we can communicate in different ways with children who have hearing impairment or who are deaf. And a few of these ways are cued speech and American Sign Language. And what I'd like you to do is find video examples of these different topics that we're discussing in the video lecture. So what you'll be submitting is a Word document with 1, 2, and 3 listed, and so you'll type in cued speech, and then you're going to copy and paste the video that you found on YouTube. You're going to copy the URL, which is found up here, and paste it into your Word document directly under where it says cued speech. And then you're going to type number 2, babbling in sign language, and follow that same process. So you're going to have 3 separate videos describing 1 per each of these topics. So each video is going to be an example of these different concepts. And then you're going to submit that Word document. All right, your next assignment is based on both a reading and a couple of TED Talk videos that are embedded within the article. And so what I'd like you to do is read a little bit more about the pros and cons of cochlear implants. During your reading, you're also going to see an associated video for the pros and an associated video for the cons. And what I'd like you to do with that is once you've completed both the videos and the articles, I'd like you to just reflect on what you've learned. So in a half page to a full page, I'd like you to talk about some of the things that you are taking away from that assignment. Okay. And the last thing you're going to do this week, or if you'd like to do it before you do your other assignments, is your play, pause it lecture quiz. And the same format is expected for this lecture quiz. So you're going to watch the lecture and answer the embedded questions. So that is our week this week. And I know you will be signing yay at the end of it. So I'm looking forward to another great week, and I am here if you need any support.